Hey everyone, and welcome to part 9 of collecting all the LEGO Star Wars updated minifigures. To start off, I just got a bag in from Firestar Toys. It has some awesome arms for some 501st Troopers, Scarif Shore Troopers, Imperial Crewmen, and a lot of more figures. But to start off, we're going to go over some minifigures that do not need to be upgraded with Firestar Toys arms. To start off, we have Rebolt, or Rebolt, however you pronounce his name, from Solo: A Star Wars Story. I really like his gunmetal gray torso and legs. I think the printing looks really good, and I especially like this headpiece. Next, we have a Resistance officer from the sequel era of Star Wars. I had the Resistance officer from the 2016 Resistance Battle Pack. It's just nice to get another variant of a Resistance officer. As you can see, not a whole lot of printing. Kind of wish they had like printing, but that doesn't bother me too much. And again, there's printing on the back, and they also have double-sided faces. So again, we have Rebolt and a Resistance officer. Next up, we have a Super Battle Droid and a Expanding Universe Shadow or Imperial V-Wing pilot. So I was actually rewatching the Battle of Geonosis scene from episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and I thought the Super Battle Droid was blue, but as I look at it now, I see that it's clearly a dark gray. So I was gonna buy a blue one of the Super Battle Droid, but those were expensive, so I decided to rebuild a Super Battle Droid from my collection, and I was able to find all the parts, and here it is. And it looks really good. I really like the molds LEGO has created for the Super Battle Droid. It looks really nice. The back, kind of wish they filled that in, but that doesn't bother me. I really like the front. Then we have the Imperial V-Wing pilot, which I really like. I really like the helmet. It's using a lot of ARC 170 pilot minifigures, and as you can see, here's his head. Again, really nice headpiece, actually. I really want more of that to create Hydra soldiers in the Marvel universe. So we have a Super Battle Droid and a V-Wing pilot. Here's one other figure I forgot to mention before we move on to the figures that got upgraded with Firestar Toys custom arms is the Kashyyyk Battle Droid. These aren't really seen in Kashyyyk, but I can understand why LEGO would call them Kashyyyk Battle Droids. They have like a bunch of green detail, especially on the head, and Kashyyyk has a lot of greenery, and I can understand why they would do that. I remember this battle droid from the very first episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Season 1, Episode 1. I think it was called Ambush. It was with Yoda and a bunch of other clones, and this droid was piloting, or was driving an AAT, so that's how I remember this battle droid from. But then again, it's a very nice droid. No backpack, but it's nice to add to my Separatist army. So the first round of figures to get Firestar Toys arms are Imperial crewman minifigures. We have an ATST driver, then we have an Imperial crewman with a gray cap, and then one with a black cap. And to start off, I really wanted the Imperial crewman that came in the latest UCS Star Destroyer, but that figure is like over $40-50 just for one, and it's really expensive because it comes in, I think, the second biggest LEGO set ever, if I'm not mistaken. So I really just wanted like the torso and the legs because it's not that different from the previous versions, which are these torso and legs, but it's a very noticeable difference, but not too much. And it also comes with printed arms, so if I got 3 of those torsos, I didn't need custom Firestar Toys arms. But since that figure is expensive, for now I'll settle with the previous torso and legs with Firestar Toys arms. As you see, we're going to take a look on one side, and it has like a really nice detailed Imperial logo with like an arm pocket, and I really like the detail on that arm. And I especially like the detail on the other arm. We have like a little comm, and we have like a pocket with, I don't even know what you call those things sticking out of the pocket, and then we have another Imperial logo on both arms. So again, really nice arm printing. And so we have the ATST driver, then Imperial crewman with gray cap, and then one with a black cap. And this figure is actually kind of a little bit more expensive than, well, none of these are really that expensive, but this one is more than this one because this only came in one set. It was the 2014 Star Destroyer playset, and so it comes with the Imperial crewman with an open mouth, and this one is more common with the closed mouth. And the ATST driver, I really like the goggle print on the helmet, and also he has a double-sided face as well. So again, really nice Imperial crewman figures. I recommend you guys have any of these figures. Go ahead, throw some Firestar Toys arms on them. They look really good and they really do enhance these figures. Next up, we have Shore Troopers. So we're going to start off with the Imperial Shore Trooper Squad Leader that came in the Rogue One 2017 poly bag. And I really like this figure, especially with custom Firestar Toys arms. Taking a look at this arm, we have like that red stripe that every Shore Trooper has, and then we have a little gray detail on the shoulders. And then we got gray pattern shoulders with like the white stripe going through it. And this is the Shore Trooper Squad Leader arms, and they look really good on this figure. Next, we have a Shore Trooper Captain. This one came in the TIE Striker Lego set. As you can see, we just have plain arm right here with just the red stripe. Then on the other side, we have all gray detail. We got like this yellow stripe right there, which looks really good. And then we also got that white stripe. This definitely enhances the Shore Trooper Captain Lego minifigure. Next, we just have a plain Shore Trooper minifigure. I did get another pair because two of these figures came in the Scarif Bunker Lego set. So I have another pair of these arms that I put on another one of this, but I'm only going to go for one since they're the same figure. Again, a plain arm with the red stripe, and then over here we have another plain arm with no dark gray detail, just that white stripe. And this is just a regular Shore Trooper. And again, all these Shore Troopers look really good. I'm going to go ahead and add them on this base plate. And as you can see, they all look pretty awesome. Next up, we got some Mandalorians from the Mandalorian Battle Pack. And so these are the female Mandalorians. You can tell by the shape of their visors. And as you can see, I put custom Firestar Toys Mandalorian arms. I actually got the Mandalorian bundle pack that comes with arms for all 4 of the Mandalorians that come in the battle pack, as well as a little 1x2 printed towel that's supposed to represent Beskar. And so these arms look really nice, especially on these Mandalorians as well. Here, I'll remove this one. Let's take a look at this one first. Again, like these arms really enhance the figures, and I'll go ahead and show this one as well. Again, I really like the arms. So the bundle comes with 4 different arms for 4 of these Mandalorian figures. And they look really nice. I really like these skinny capes as well. I think they look really good. So these are the last 2 Mandalorians that come in the battle pack. As you can see, they also have Firestar Toys arms. I have to say, out of all the Mandalorian arms, I think this one is my least favorite, only because it doesn't have like the armor that all the other Mandalorians have. Like as you can see, like armor plates and stuff like that. So that's why I put like the Beskar tile piece on him. And I really like the detail on this 1x2 tile. Got the Imperial logo there and some gray lines. Moving on to the orange, brown Mandalorian. Go ahead and take them off, show you guys the arms as well. Again, really like the detail that Firestar Toys put into their arms, especially for each individual pair of arms for different minifigures. And I'll go ahead and show you these arms as well. Again, this one doesn't have any armor, but I still think it looks pretty good on this Mandalorian. So here are the last 2 Mandalorians that come in the battle pack. Next up, we have some Clone Wars minifigures from Season 7. As you can see, we have Season 7 Ahsoka and a 332nd or Ahsoka Trooper. And as you can see, in the show, like when she has like her Mandalorian armor, like what she's wearing now, she has like these wrist things on her wrists. So Firestar Toys made arms to show that, and I really like the detail put into these arms. Although it doesn't have that much detail, I still think it looks really good, and it definitely enhances Lego's Season 7 Ahsoka minifigure. Then next up, we have a 332nd Trooper, or Ahsoka Trooper. The reason why they're called that is because their helmet is supposed to represent Ahsoka's skin, and I just put regular 501st arms on the Ahsoka Trooper because Ahsoka Troopers are 501st Troopers. The only difference is their helmet. I really like the new clone face that Lego's putting in their Clone Trooper figures. I especially like the skin color and just the expression. As you can see, here are the just 501st arms. I really like that tiny blue stripe on its wrist. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Then we got some great blue shoulder pads. And you can kind of see, kind of looks battle damaged, which looks really nice. And here's the other side as well. So this is Season 7 Ahsoka and an Ahsoka Trooper. The last two figures we're going to go over in this part is another just plain 501st Trooper and then a 501st Rocket Trooper. Now the 501st Trooper has the same arms that are in the Ahsoka Trooper because again, Ahsoka Troopers are 501st Troopers. The only difference is their helmets. So I don't think I really need to go over that. Just the same arms as the Ahsoka Trooper. And again, I got two more because in the 501st set it comes with 3 plain 501st Troopers and 1 Rocket Trooper, but for the purpose of this, I'm only going to show 1. And then we have the Rocket Trooper, which has really nice arm printing. As you can see, the blueprint on its wrist is thicker and pointier. It's kind of like an arrow, and I really like the arm printing. So again, we have a 501st Trooper and a 501st Rocket Trooper. So this is going to finish up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, but as you can see, I put all the figures from this video on this green base plate. And here are all my updated LEGO Star Wars minifigures. Yeah, I made like brick walls in the middle and on both sides, so that way I can put more base plates on the top there. You can kind of see in there, there's a lot of figures there, a lot of more figures there, and then on these 2 base plates. But here are the figures from today's video. And yeah, I added them to my collection. I logged them off. We have a long way to go still. I still got a lot of more LEGO Star Wars minifigures to get and add to my updated collection. But this is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like and comment down below. And I'll see y'all in the next video.